Good morning. Actually, good afternoon by now, I think. Let me check. I think it is afternoon. Just by 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes after noon. 2 minutes after 12 o'clock. So it's 12:02 p.m. Let's go check on some construction going on outside. You guys will be interested by this. There's a lot of shit going on outside. And all for good reasons. And I'll show you what's going on here real quick. Sorry for the noise, but, you know, construction. This here, this, that, and that. And over here, that grass has all gotten torn up today. So I don't know exactly what they're going to do there. And there's where the retaining wall is going to go. There's 3-tier retaining wall. There's your first one, second one, third. And there's all the... They parked it all the way along the parking lot out there. That's where all these retaining wall pieces came from. Piece by piece by piece, they put it all together. And they're still working on it over there. This cement for the centerpiece of the parking lot, that got done 2 days ago. So that's drying. Curing, actually. The rest of it they got done yesterday. The curbing they got done yesterday. I was really hoping they would change this part right here, but for some reason they decided not to. Because I don't like it. I don't like it that when you're at an aerial view, it looks like an arrow. And that's what every pilot that tells me when they fly over our building. You've got an arrow in your parking lot. Say, yes, I know. What's this guy down here doing? Yeah, they tore that area up too. That's just to this. That roof is the second floor balcony. So that black area right there, that's the roof to the second floor balcony. There's a walkway going from the second floor balcony going out that way. And you kind of see out that way. And there's David and his walker. The guy wearing the orange hat. Not the guy in the green shirt, that's a worker. Dave's one with the walker. I was just talking to the guy in the Bobcat, apparently, or skid steer, whatever you call those things. I think they have multiple names. Skid steer, Bobcat, I don't know. I think Bobcat's the name, or in this case, cat. It's a cat skid steer, or whatever you call them crazy things. I don't know. I'm not in the construction business. So, the park area you see out there, that was done a couple years, that got done last year. And this guy in the skid steer, my God, you're noisy. Trying to do a video here and you're making all kinds of noise. You're the noisiest one out here, is that cat. But anyway, as else. Might as well not talk. He's just gonna take up. He's too noisy. I didn't realize with those skid steers until I saw the back of that cat thing, whatever that is. I didn't realize how small those engines were. They're just 3-cylinder engines is all they are. They're not very big. They're tiny little engines in those things, and I didn't think they were. I thought they'd at least have some kind of a, I suppose they couldn't fit a 6-cylinder in there because there's not that big of a cabin for the engine to sit in. So a 3-cylinder engine, I guess, is the best they can do for those things. I don't know. I'm not a skid steer guy, bobcat guy, whatever. But I thought the engines in those were a little bit bigger, and they're not. That what you're seeing, the road out here, that's a high school football field and track. And you guys probably can't see it. I can't zoom in. Otherwise I would, but there, right there, that dirt right there in front of my finger, that's the baseball field. Out there is the football, and we get to watch football, track, all kinds of things. Yeah, like I said, it has been very, very busy here for the last 2 weeks. There is a lot of stuff going on. They were supposed to have this whole project done. Oh, what'd they say, about a week ago? This whole thing was supposed to be done. So obviously, as you can see, they are behind, but that's because of the weather. Back to my apartment. That guy Gary, every time I hear his name, I hear a news story about him. He is really quite the character. Well, folks, there you go. You kind of got a quick overview of the construction going on the front part of my building. Oh, not just the front part of my building. I apologize. But they are also ripping up the grass in our backyard. Yay! I'll take pictures of this later today, and for the Zoom homies, you want to see some more detailed pictures and some more explanation of all the work that's going on around here. There is a Zoom, well, it's a live stream that I join at night, 9 o'clock Central Time. But it is the Ken Stout live show. He goes from 9 to 9:30 on YouTube, and then we switch over to Zoom. And we completely cut off YouTube from that after that point. It's just Zoom after that. He shuts down YouTube, the live stream. And then he switches over to just being on Zoom. Again, that's Ken Stout Live. If you would like to trying to get some cable out of the way so I don't trip on it and break another foot or toe. One broken toe is enough, thank you. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, Ken Stout. Just look him up on the internet, do a search. Go up to the search bar in the YouTube thing and go Ken Stout Live. Hit enter. He should show up. I'd be surprised if he doesn't. He is out there. I watch him every night when I'm able to, if I'm able to, if I'm home. and still conscious and breathing. I will watch Ken Stout live from 9 to 9:30, and like I said, we switch over to Zoom. The point that I'm making here is, if you'd like to have more information on what is going on with the construction that's going on in my area, my neighborhood, my front yard, backyard, my parking lot, just let me know, and I will gladly tell you. If you want to know, and I will gladly tell you details that I know about. I'll tell you the whys of why this is all happening as much as I know. The information is a little foggy as to why all this construction work is happening. The one thing I have heard, the retaining wall is being put in place to stop the dirt erosion. All the dirt was washing into the parking lot under the grass. And it was lowering in some spots and down towards the curb, down close to our parking lot. Whatever. It says 7 hours and 41 minutes. That's, I guess, how long I can record. The dirt erosion was becoming quite severe, and they decided to do something about it. All the other work, I guess it's just touch-ups, upgrades, you know, kind of freshening things up a little bit, getting up to modern times of 2024 instead of 1970, which when this building opened, its first open house of the building I am living in was in 1970. So, go from 1970 to today. You tell me how old this building is. I know, but do you know? So there's just been a lot of needy plumbing for a building that's this old. I am older than this building. I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but I am older than this building. But again, you guys figure out how old the building is. You can do your math. I can't. You can't. There's been just a lot of upgrades to the building that has happened lately in the last almost 3 years. This building the second floor got remodeled and all redone. We got our brand new elevators that have been a constant problem ever since then, about 2 years ago, maybe 3. No, from the living room, the second floor TV room, community room. Yeah, that had to have been, I think, 3 years ago. And then shortly as that was getting done, then the elevators got replaced. Oh God, was that a pain in the ass. Oof. Wasn't so bad for me because I can take stairs. But there's plenty of people here in wheelchairs that can't take the stairs. So when they were redoing the elevators, putting new elevators in, at some points they had both elevators shut down. And I tell you what, that had a lot of people ready. Oh my God, there's people that had doctor's appointments, and they had both elevators shut down, and the guy was in a wheelchair. He was up on the 11th floor. And he said, just how the hell am I going to get down to first? You won't, at least not today. He said, I've got a doctor's appointment to get to. You're not getting it to it today. So quite a few people had to call their doctors and just say, I can't make it today because they decided to shut both of our elevators down. And I'm in a wheelchair. I can't take the stairs. I mean, well, he could, but he wouldn't be in one piece. I don't think he'd be alive. So yeah, it put some people inconvenienced a lot of people, you know, and people like me that could walk or, you know, can have, you know, can ride a bike or whatever. It was just inconvenience because we had to take the stairs. And what sucked is when I did groceries, And I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking. I'll admit that. But I got $200 some worth of groceries. And again, I wasn't thinking about the elevators. Had completely forgot that. Well, see, when the elevator was working, I think they shut down the big elevator because they were doing some wiring or rearranging on that one. By the time I got back home, almost 2 hours later, or an hour and a half maybe, it wasn't 2 hours, but I got back. I walked in, grabbed a cart, and I looked up, and the small elevator said OS, out of service. Oh. So we had no elevator service. Both elevators were out. I had 7 bags of groceries to haul upstairs. I didn't do it alone. I was smart. I grabbed a whole bunch of people. I called Wendy, I called Dennis, I called James, I called Lori, I called about 5 people. So we're going to get some exercise today. Each one of you grab a bag. We're hiking it up to 8th floor. They did. They weren't exactly happy about it, but both elevators were out. I had to get the frozen food into my freezer. You know, individually, I did pay these people a little bit of something. I don't like people doing something for nothing around here, so eventually they all got $5. I just went around and said, here's $5 for helping you, here's $5 for helping me, here's $5 for helping me, and $5 to you. Boy, were they appreciative of that. They didn't think I was going to do that. They're just going to take it as I'm just using them for whatever. No, I don't do that. If somebody helps me, whether they want it or not, they get $5 or $10. They say no, I'll find a way of sneaking it to them one way or another, because I don't take the answer of no. You are going to take my money, or just, I'll pay you $50 to help me for 5 minutes. Really? $50 for 5? Yeah. What do you want done? Well, I need this, and this, and this, and that, and we get it all done. About 25 minutes later, I take out my wallet, hand him a 50. That's just that kind of. I'm just that kind of a guy. No, it wasn't 50, because I didn't have 50. I'm confusing that with, I think, a bill that I paid the day before or something. Yeah, what did I? Oh, 30. Yeah, 30 some dollars. I think 32 or something. Yeah, but I like people helping me, and when they help me, I pay them. Most people don't. Most people just say, well, I'm going to get the help for free because I deserve it. My opinion is, if they do help you, pay them back. Help them with do them a favor, or do something for them, or give them cash. I seriously do believe that's why so many people on this planet are becoming so hateful. Because they do a favor for somebody, it's costing them time, then costing them money, especially time, because some people will help people, they'll take time off of work to help that person. And the other person receiving the help won't say thank you, won't hand that person a $20 bill for thanking them. I don't know. I've gone on long enough, guys. I'm just babbling because I'm bored. I'm home today with a... Whoa, when did that come undone? I'm home today, and I'm going to stay home probably till this weekend. I'm trying to mend my broken toe. And it still hurts. I mean, the pain's getting less day by day, thankfully. The swelling is down. That was one concern to me last night, because I could just touch my toe and I could... Now, today, it's better. I can squeeze it a little bit, not much. So it is getting better, but I'm going to leave it alone. Last night, I couldn't even touch it. I would just lightly tap on it and say, yeah. Now I can... Yeah. It's... Yeah. No, not so much, not towards the toenail part. It's a little tender yet. But on the other part of my pinky toe, I can just lightly tap it, whereas last night I couldn't touch it. So it's getting better slowly. So fingers crossed, guys, that I don't have to have this re-broke. And if I do, I'll probably just fucking live with it. I mean, it's going to be a little bit crooked and I won't be able to use it, but so what? Unless it causes me a walking problem, I'm not going to have it fixed. It is, I can tell, a little crooked. Because when I took my sock off, my toe nail is kind of sitting a little bit side. So it is a little bit cockeyed. But not bad enough to bother me. It's not really that bad. It is a little tweaked. I don't care. I just want to get out of this boot thing and get on with life. But I can't until the 9th of next month. Oh, that sucks. This really does. And to let you guys know, I'll sit right where I'll sit. And I'll show you. I'll react this whole thing for you. Not react it, but I'll show you what happened. And I got a chair that's falling apart. The under part, whatever is coming. So the shoe is sitting kind of like so. I was sitting over here, looking out my nice fine window, having a couple of thoughts. And then, remember, it's dark in here. I hadn't turned the lights on yet. So I come over, and I'm walking, and I just kind of, oh, dang it. So the shoe was actually over here, kind of sitting outside, and I kind of rolled over like that. See the shoe where it's at? I took a full swing. Sent the shoe flying across the room like so. But at the same time, and a full swing right into the desk. No shoes, no nothing on. And I knew I broke it because I take the toe that was sitting sideways and I just untwisted it, went, ow! Yeah, I broke it. So with that, folks, I'm going to let you go. You've heard enough of me. I'm going to, one of these days, talk about my collection of computer stuff here. One of these days when I feel like talking about this, I need to go through individually each one of these boxes and kind of combine them all into one box, because I'd like to get rid of this box, maybe this, no, get rid of this box, get rid of this one, and just keep that one, or get rid of this one, being that's the busted motherboard. The pins are all effed up on it. You keep this one, keep this one, and shove everything into this box from this box. And this box. Shove it all into that one. I think, no. Because there's a motherboard in here I have to get rid of. I'll have to think on that. I just realized my thinking on that is not as clear as I thought it was. But anyway, folks, like I said, I'm gonna go. Actually, where I need to go right now is I need to go into my fridge. Need to get something to eat because my stomach's starting to tell me I need to eat. And I've got some meds to take and get on with my day. So with that, guys, I'm gonna go. You all have a good one, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye for now.